I'm Miss Mary Beth. I'm the Youth Services Librarian at Ingalls Memorial Library in Ridge. And I'm here for First Chapter Friday. And that's where I read the first chapter of a middle grade novel to you, and hopefully it will make you want to read the rest of the story. I'll give you a little taste of the book, and then you'll want to come to the library and check out the rest of the book yourself. I'll get you excited for reading. And right now, I'm starting the book Saving Winslow, and it's written by Sharon Creech. And this book was nominated for a Great Stone-Faced Book Award, which is the awards here in New Hampshire, where every year 20 middle grade novels are nominated, and then kids get to vote on their favorite. Saving Winslow didn't win, but it was nominated, which means it must be pretty good. And it's written by author Sharon Creech. And when I was a kid, I loved Sharon Creech. I have some of her books here. She wrote Bloomability, which is a little bit for older kids, but I really loved that one when I was a kid. She wrote Chasing Redbird, which is a beautiful story about a journey. And then she wrote Ruby Holler, which, when I was a kid, this was one of my favorite books. I've read it and reread it so many times. So I just know that I really like Sharon Creech as an author. So I thought we'd start off and we'd read Saving Winslow. And I'll read you the front jacket cover. Louis doesn't have the best luck when it comes to nurturing small creatures. Not even lightning bugs, worms, or goldfish. So, when his father brings home a sickly newborn mini donkey, he's determined to save him. Louis names him Winslow. Taking care of him helps Louis feel closer to his brother Gus, who is far, far away in the army. Everyone worries that Winslow won't survive, especially Louis's quirky new friend, Nora. But as Louis's bond with Winslow grows, surprising events prove that his fragile donkey and Louis are stronger than anyone could have imagined. From Newbery Medal winner and New York Times bestselling author Sharon Creech comes a tale about love and friendship and letting go. So let's start with Chapter 1 of Saving Winslow. In the laundry basket on the floor was a lump. "Another dead thing?" Louis asked. "Not yet," his father said. It was the midst of winter, when night, like an unwelcome guest, came too early and stayed too long, when each day seemed smaller than the one before. It's a good way to describe winter, isn't it? Louis's mother stared down at the basket that her husband had brought into the house. Another one of Uncle Pete's, I presume? Uncle Pete had a small farm on the outskirts of town. Anything to do with Uncle Pete usually involved Louis's father wasting time or money, or doing something dangerous like chopping down trees or racing tractors through mud fields or disposing of dead animals. Louis's father had already brought home and buried 2 piglets that had not survived their birth. Louis knelt beside the basket. A small gray head with black eyes and feathery eyelashes and sticking up ears emerged. Attached to the head was a trembling thin body and 4 long spindly legs, all of it covered in splotchy gray fur scattered with brown freckles. It was not a dog or a cat. It was a pitiful-looking thing, and it was gazing at Louis. He felt a sudden rush, as if the roof had peeled off the house and the sun had dived into every corner of the kitchen. "A goat?" he asked, kneeling beside the basket. "No, a donkey," his father said. "A mini donkey, born last night." "A mini donkey?" Louis's hand cupped the donkey's head, patting it gently. The donkey seemed too weak to move. "Something wrong with it?" "The mother is sick and can't take care of it." "Poor Mama," Louis said. "Poor baby. What will happen to it?" "It'll probably go downhill fast. Might last a day or 2. "No," said Louis. "So," his mother said, "why do you have the donkey? Why did you bring it home if it might die in a day or 2? "I don't know," his father said. "I felt sorry for it. I thought maybe we could at least watch it." The donkey made a small noise that sounded like, "Please." Louis lifted the donkey from the basket and held it close. It smelled of wet hay. It put its face against Louis's neck and made that noise again. "Please." "Okay," Louis said. "I accept the mission." "What mission?" "To save this pitiful, motherless donkey." That was the end of Chapter 1. So we'll stop there. What do you think? Do you think he's going to save Winslow? I hope so. Do you think he's going to nurse Winslow back to health? I can't even imagine how cute a mini donkey would be. I want to meet one. I hope that he saves Winslow. So if you liked what you heard, if you're interested and you want to know if he saves Winslow and what happens and if Louis gets more confident, then come on down to the library and check out Saving Winslow. Thanks for reading with me.